Good afternoon. As much as I want to go with the flow and go with the, divine timing, as a person, I'm a very impatient person. Okay, since forever, since I was born. So it's like, yeah, I'm trying to be patient. I am learning patience. But then again, I also want the thing I want ASAP. Like, see, at times I feel like I'm a very patient person. Like a very patient person. But when my patience runs out, it's like, or in other, for other things, I'm not patient at all. So when my patience runs out, I get too impatient. I get all the impatience I had with my patience phase. I spend it here, like double it and spend it here. It's the same with my attachment and detachment case or anything else, like, confidence and not being confident, or anything, curiosity, not being curious, like being ignorant and all. Your Mac will sleep soon unless plugged into a power outlet. How come, bro? How come? Yeah, it's like I since I got my Mac, I only charged it once. Like I recently got it, so but still, like it's been 3 days and I haven't used it much. Like इतना ज़्यादा मैंने spend नहीं किया है इसके battery. Like this thing though, it has that you know magnet wala thing. Like it gets latched onto the laptop, the charger. वो thing. Anyways, what I was saying is that कि हाँ मैं बहुत like I exist in paradoxes and I do wanna follow the divine timing. I do trust it, but I'm also very impatient and I am very stressed deadlines को लेके या कुछ और चीज़ को लेके. Like right now I'm very stressed. I kind of feel burnt out and I feel this intense pressure on me that I am supposed to do this. I am supposed to send this submission, do this submission, or give this exam or whatsoever. Like right now, they said when you feel an emotion and you say it out loud, that the impact of that emotion would be reduced. Like that feeling would be the impact of that feeling would be reduced. Like for example, if you say you are stressed, you feel less stressed. But what happens to me is that when I say I'm stressed out loud, like so that thing only works when you say it out loud to yourself. Like when when you're feeling sad and you're like sitting there swimming in your thoughts, then instead of succumbing yourself into those thoughts, endless thoughts, when you say it out loud that I am sad, then that sadness would be reduced to an extent. That is what they say. But what happens with me is when I'm stressed and when I say I'm stressed out loud to myself, then I feel even more stressed because now I'm giving it a form. Now I'm, showing it some light. Now I'm like identifying it and, giving it a shape, potential shape or something like that. Potential identity, something like that. So now I become even more stressed. That is what happens with me. And I don't know why, but maybe it's just a placebo effect or whatever. Also, I think I should be nonchalant, like about things, about literally anything, because when I see, or when I start to notice, or when I feel it that things are going well, things are working out, then things will suddenly stop working out. So when I act nonchalant, act like it's happening, but like instead of just thinking about it, just move on to the next thing. Like instead of thinking that things are going great, things are working out, instead of that, you just do the next thing what's meant for you to do. If I do that, maybe it's just my assumption, maybe even then this will not work out, but and I think I have a lot of deep thinking to do, like that thinking where when you sit to think, it kind of changes your life. That kind of thinking, because I used to do it since, like I used to do it until before my college, like until my first year of my college. I used to do it, like I used to sit, think, and think, and it's like I'll make a decision, make a right decision for me to not to change the certain things about that situation or my life or whatsoever. But since my second year of college, I have this major thinking to do. Like I'm in my final year of college, but since my second year of college, I had this major thinking to do, like something that would potentially change my life for the best. But it involves lot of things. Okay, it involves lot of things. I really don't want to sit with them, or like I really don't want to face them. Like some things that there are things that you don't really wanna face, because you don't, like, it means that either you're having to feel all those emotions all over again, or or just unpleasant thoughts, or unpleasant thinking about unpleasant things, or unpleasant people, or unpleasant incidents. So you just avoid it, and I did avoid it. Like, and recently I got this thought that maybe, instead of just being sad and depressed and worrying that things are not working out, I should do some thinking about, that would discover what's really wrong, or what's really happening inside of me, and what is the root cause of these issues that I'm facing, or what is happening with me. Because like I think, from 2 3 months my life has changed a bit. I mean, it significantly changed, but the thing is, like, I want it to speed up, and but it would not speed up until I change the way I'm thinking. Like it's good that things have changed for the better for during the past 2 months, but that is not enough. Or like the way that change in me that has happened during the last 2 months is not enough for me to achieve the things I want to achieve, like uh, to go to the next stage of developing or improvement or upgrading. So it's like now I have to sit with everything, and deal, or think it through thoroughly, and take or make decision for myself, so that I can change for better, or whatever. Like I can change the things. At least I can change the things that are stressing me out right now for the better. It's like just map it out. Like write down your problems. That kind of solves half the problem, and then you form a strategy to how to overcome those problems. So now I have to just list out the problems I have, and the things that are stressing me out, and then get back to how I can solve them. Like at least do my best, at least show up, at least show it to the God, uh, that I'm trying, or I'm doing, or whatever. The thing is, when I said that sometimes I like to be perceived, I want to be perceived, like, and sometimes I don't. I don't want to be seen at all. Like let's talk about, like, when I say when I want to be perceived, it literally means that when I'm going out, I I literally perform for some hidden eyes that are watching me all the time. Like I feel like I imagine it in my head that there are some hidden eyes that are watching me and I have to perform better. And I think it's true. I mean, yeah, obviously it's not a person that is watching me from the moment I left my home uh, to the time I reach my home. Like there's not one person following me or stalking me all the time. But I think what this means or what this want is saying that it's like, you need to perform for God, act like God is watching you, like, perform like God is watching you all the time, watch your actions like God is watching you all the time. So I think it means like that, act like you're being perceived by the God. Yeah, I think it means that, maybe. And when I say I do not want to be perceived, like legit, I do not want to be perceived at all. Like, I want to become this tiny little thing, or bury myself, or like uh, I don't know, it's um like maybe I want people to act like I'm not there. Maybe maybe that. Anyways, I'm having uh yesterday I thought I would, like I told you, right? I do stretching. I used to do stretching religiously, like every day for 1 hour to 1.5 hours. And recently, because things kind of went downhill, I am like, no, I want some rest. I don't want to be trying too hard to just, exist or live. Then I kind of stopped stretching. Like I do stretch once in every 2-3 days or something like that. But the thing is, I need to be stretching every day for my physical health. Like, yeah, I have some health condition, so I have to do stretching every day. ठीक है तो, and after that, yesterday I stretched, and the routine was kind of different, and some things I've realized, some things have changed. So I think these kind of breaks are necessary, to rest and come back better. And now I have decided to keep my coat tucked in, and shoulders laid back, and my face kind of lifted up so that my posture would be nice and firm. And it's also like whatever, like the blood circulation or the lymphatic flow would eventually become the way it has to be, like, because even now I think I do a lot of shallow breathing or mouth breathing. Mouth breathing, I'm not sure, but I think I do a lot of shallow breathing. That's why I'm like, my this part or my lungs or my heart is, always moving up and down rapidly. And it kind of feels scary sometimes, it feels scary to feel my own heartbeat, because it's beating against my body so fast. Like my heart is beating against my body so fast, like so rapidly. It's kind of scary, yeah. And after you do the stretching, it relaxes your body, it relaxes your gut, and your face also kind of gets snatched, because after you wake up, the your face is kind of puffy. Okay, and when you do the stretching, the fluids that are stuck here, like the lymphatic fluids, all of them would get drained. And you will feel the proper blood circulation to your face, and it will start to glow, or and it will start to be snatched, like कि अभी देखो ऐसा दिख रहा है, like kind of like this. But if I do stretching, like जो ओरिजिनल शेप है, जो बोन स्ट्रक्चर है मेरी फेस की, like it will become like that. Whatever. Want my hair to grow. I think I'm balding, bro. Balding. Balding. Anyways, now I I know that I have to do it. I have to do the thinking, but it's dreading me. Like maybe I'm lazy, or maybe I just don't want to face the feelings or face the emotions or face the things. And deep down, it's like it's healing my inner child, bro. It's like I think my life is being क्या बोलते हैं commanded or running on autopilot with my hurt inner child, my inner child that was so hurt and that was so wounded. And I need to heal her. I need to work upon the things that she feels bad about, or she feels stuck, or whatever she's feeling. And I kind of need to rewire those thoughts or rewire those things. Then maybe my life would improve a bit significantly. Anyways, bye bye. See you later, alligators. Take care.